A 34-year-old male has a crossbite and a high-arched, narrow palate. These problems have resulted in a malocclusion, dental crowding, and difficulty breathing through his nose due to the narrow nasal base. First, the orthodontist attaches an appliance called an expander to his posterior maxillary teeth. The surgical plan is to free the buttresses of the upper jaw and also create a split in the midline. This will allow the expander to gradually widen the maxilla and expand the palate. Once the patient is asleep and the airway is secured, I make an incision in the vestibule of the maxilla. I carry the incision from the left first bicuspid to the right first bicuspid, and then dissect through the mucosa, periosteum, and down to the bone. Next, I create osteotomies through the zygomatical maxillary buttress and the nasal maxillary buttress using a reciprocating saw. I separate the posterior maxilla from the pterygoids at the pterygomaxillary junction using curved chisels. Then I separate the base of the nasal septum from the maxillary crest using a septal osteotome. Now I use an oscillating saw to create the midline split, and then I use a narrow chisel to complete the osteotomy. Ready? I direct the chisel inferiorly to separate the bone between the central incisors. Then I direct the chisel posteriorly to separate the palate at the midline. Here's what things look like after the expansion is complete. His palate is much wider, which also widened his nasal base, making breathing through the nose much easier. His crossbite is corrected. Thanks so much for watching. Please click those like and subscribe buttons and check out my channel for lots of interesting OMFS cases just like this one.